So if you watch our channel at all, you know that we're not the kind of people that go to these all-inclusive resorts where you sit around and eat and drink as much as you possibly can. But that's exactly what we're doing right now in the Dominican Republic, because we thought we'd check it out. And you know what? It might actually be worth it. So one of the standard things you'll find at these resorts is obviously a pool and a pool bar. Restaurants with thatched roofs, just in case you forgot that you're in the Caribbean. They got games. Bars sprinkled all throughout the campus, if you will. They're everywhere. There's usually no line at all. You don't have to wait more than a minute. You walk up. Here in the Dominican, they don't quite understand my version of Spanish. I've been trying to order this drink called a caipirinha, I don't know, it doesn't work. So eventually I default and just say cerveza. Hola, uno cerveza, por favor. Uno cerveza, por favor. Exhibit A, if you're tired of laying around your house being useless, you can pay money and come here and lay around and be useless here instead. Totally worth it.
I like the birds.
So no all-inclusive resort would be all-inclusive without a buffet that's not 24/7, but pretty darn close. You're not gonna go hungry if you come to one of these places. Not the best food at the resort, but it's actually pretty decent. They also have those other restaurants where you make reservations, but if you didn't have time to make a reservation or you don't really know when you wanna eat, you can just come here and eat at this cool place and get breakfast, lunch, and dinner pretty much all day. If for some reason on your all-inclusive resort vacation where you're having tons of food and drinks and calories, you feel the need to be physically fit, they highly discourage speed walking through the grass.
So if you're not a rule breaker, then they do have a gym. So you don't have to speed walk across the grass. You can actually go into the gym, lift weights, use the treadmill.
Also really weird is that the gym has a boxing ring in it, which I don't know why you need to use a like a legit boxing ring unless you're just super frustrated with some guy who's making you walk around your resort where you're supposed to be on vacation, but he's making you walk around and record him on a camera instead. So you might want to get in there and just kind of, you know.
I've never had a black olive in my martini, but I'll give it a try.
The reason we're really here is that there's really awesome scuba diving, and so we've been spending the majority of our days scuba diving with a company not related to this resort, not related to this Groupon at all. This was just the means for us to get here and do some really awesome diving. Like today we went down to this wreck called St. George, like 135 feet, which I will show you footage of either in this video or the next one, but that's the real reason we're here, and that's a really cool way to get around and do things with Groupon at a more affordable rate than we just booked it ourselves. We're back in Florida. We're not in Dominican anymore. I was editing this video and I realized I never shot a proper outro, like a summary at the end of the video to give you either the thumbs up or the thumbs down on the all-inclusive resort thing. And that's because while we were there, we weren't really sure what we would say. We weren't sure if we'd recommend it or not. While we had a ton of fun with the perfect amount of adventure and relaxation with the scuba diving and then the just chill time on the beach at the resort, I don't know if it's enough bang for the buck. Now, the package we got with Groupon, we paid $750. That included airfare from Atlanta, and that included 4 nights in the resort. And I think that's totally worth it. Our airfare alone was about $500, and then the resort stay When I checked actually in September, which should be the off season or the shoulder season, and the rooms that we stayed in were anywhere from $180 to $220 a night, and we stayed 4 nights. So when you add all that up, really you're paying $1,200 or more, and we only paid $750. So it was worth it for us. If you were to price it out individually and you were to spend $1,200 to $1,500 to go to this kind of resort, this kind of budget but all-inclusive resort, I think you'd actually be kind of upset about what you're getting for your money. So the bottom line is all-inclusive resorts are extremely fun, extremely relaxing, and I think everyone should do it at least once, but don't pay too much money. Yeah, that's what I'd say. Okay, so all the normal YouTube stuff. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the little bell notification, tell your friends about it, share it on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, MySpace, whatever. A lot of the videos are going to be about me and Maggie preparing to travel the world. If you didn't know that, if you haven't seen our other videos, we're about to start in December. We're going to travel the whole world for 18 months. We're not going to live anywhere except for hotels, Airbnbs, tents, camper vans. We don't know. We have no idea. We have to plan it out. Yeah, that's it. Bye.
Wow.